Welcome back, everyone. My name is Patrick. You're watching the Oilers Rundown, broadcast on the Oilers Fanatic and the Heavy Hockey Network, coming to you once again with a noontime report from the office. Have some breaking news for the Edmonton Oilers to report. We've been talking about John Klingberg for the past few days. Every insider and their uncle has put out late this morning that the Edmonton Oilers have officially signed John Klingberg. And of course, a late addition to the video, just as I'm about to post it, Darren Dreger releases the terms of the contract. John Klingberg's contract with the Oilers will be a $1 million deal, prorated, plus a $350,000 bonus. I'll have more on this later today, but $1 million prorated, $350,000 bonus for John Klingberg to the Edmonton Oilers. As far as my initial thoughts go, I think it's a relatively low-risk move. It doesn't get me overly excited, but John Klingberg should be able to be buried by the Edmonton Oilers. If he doesn't work out here, they can still make other moves going into the trade deadline. So let's see how this works out. Maybe the Oilers can get a value deal here out of John Klingberg. We know for right now that John Klingberg is a right-shot defenseman. There were some reports that the Edmonton Oilers were likely going to try him with Darnell Nurse in the second pairing. So we'll see what kind of reports we hear from head coach Chris Knobloch. I'm assuming later today. And yeah, what ends up happening, John Klingberg could be in the lineup as soon as tomorrow against the Vancouver Canucks, but it may be more likely that the Oilers hold off until Tuesday when they take on the Washington Capitals. But let's see what happens here. We should learn more, like I said, from Chris Knobloch and possibly GM Stan Bowman later today. If you're interested in John Klingberg's recent history, going back as far as 2019-2020, he was with the Dallas Stars playing in 58 games, recording 6 goals, 26 assists for 32 points, and he was a -10. 2020-2021, again with Dallas, 53 games played, 7 goals, 29 assists, 36 points, -15. 2021-2022, 74 games played, 6 goals, 41 assists, 47 points, -28. John Klingberg did turn down a massive deal from the Dallas Stars, ends up going to free agency, signs with the Anaheim Ducks, plays 50 games for the Ducks, records 8 goals, 16 assists for 24 points, was a -28, moves to the Minnesota Wild at the trade deadline, appears in 17 games for the Wild, 2 goals, 7 assists, 9 points, +3 overall. And then last season with the Toronto Maple Leafs, appeared in 14 games, picking up 5 assists for 5 points, and was a -7. And then John Klingberg had to go for his hip surgery. He's coming back from that now, has declared himself ready to go, so we just have to kind of see if he is really ready, what kind of impact he can still have at the NHL level. His surgery was similar to the kind that Patrick Kane had, that Jesse Puljujarvi had. Patrick Kane has certainly come back strong. John Klingberg is 32, I believe I saw here. Yes, he's 32. Like I said, right shot, 185 pounds, 6'1", so he's a big guy. He's got a big shot. The Oilers may give him some power play time, probably not on power play 1, probably looking at power play 2 time. I will have more later today for you guys, but this was a good little rundown here on John Klingberg and what hopefully the Edmonton Oilers can expect from him, but we really don't know what to fully expect until we see him back on the ice. But I'm expecting John Klingberg, who's a right shot defenseman, to get an opportunity with Darnell Nurse to start, and the Oilers will likely be sending Josh Brown down to the Bakersfield Condors. Don't know if they're going to make any other moves at this point, but that's probably the most likely move to get John Klingberg into the lineup as soon as possible. Like I said, Vancouver could be a possibility tomorrow, but probably more likely that John Klingberg joins the lineup on Tuesday against Washington. For now, let me know your thoughts on John Klingberg joining the Edmonton Oilers in the comment section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan.